Okay, so that leads me to my next thing, and I'm pretty sure you had asked, um, how do you keep your focus on God and Jesus? And I would say that it took me a long time. So remember, my whole thing started in 2013, and so I still don't have it all figured out. I would say that my Lexapro, which is the antidepressant I'm on right now, and I'm on the smallest dose. I believe it's like 0.10 or something like that. Is just what I needed for myself to like keep me focused. So it allows me to have better control of my emotions, better control of my anxiety, to where I can focus on God and His promises and like scripture and stuff like that. So the Lexapro buys me time to gain control before I spin out and focus on who we're supposed to be focusing on. And actually, I was reading my devotional this morning. This is the one I have, the Confident Woman devotional, Joyce Meyer. I actually just got it, so this is my devotional, but I just got it. So I have to share something with you. So it was talking about in Matthew 14:25-27. It says, there's part of it that says, and it's talking about how Jesus appeared to Peter and all the other fishermen on the water, and asked Peter to come out onto the water. It was at that scene. And when they were all scared, Jesus said, but instantly he spoke to them, saying, "Take courage. I am. Stop being afraid." And I think, so that's Matthew 14:25-27. And I think for me, it really takes, it took something like Lexapro to help me calm a lot of my spiraling thoughts. And that leads into your next question, but it really took Lexapro to help control my spiraling thoughts, for me to be able to get a grasp. And so when things like my anxiety flare up or depression flares up, I'm able to grab scripture or read my devotional or focus my thoughts directly on Him. So Lexapro is what I'm on. Lexapro has helped. And you asked if if being on it has helped like the butterflies. And I would say yes, because like I shared at MOPS, I didn't really go on medication for real until right after Christmas, in I guess it was 2014. So yeah, because obviously, or wait, no, 2015, because it was it was December 2015. So and then January 2016 is when I went to the doctor after Christmas, and I was actually going for a sinus infection, and I was super depressed and all that kind of stuff. And I have to share with you that that I did not share at MOPS, not because I didn't want to, just because it wasn't my show. So I could go on and on about my struggles. And I try to be as transparent as I am. You could ask me anything, but I just because you're walking close to God doesn't mean that this is all going to be easy, especially with depression. When my anxiety is, before I got on Lexapro, I was struggling every day for a good, oh gosh. So my anxiety and depression that December started like mid-December, and I didn't go see the doctor until January. So it was a few weeks of every single day. And I'm sure you can relate to this. I mean, I was waking up anxious. I had butterflies constantly in my stomach. You feel kind of like almost an out of body experience, like the world is going on, but you're isolated. And I have to tell you that is such a trick from Satan himself, is to isolate you. So don't for 1 second think you are isolated or you don't have anybody. Because like I said earlier, you have me, and you have God, and I'm sure you have other people, but I'm letting you know now, you will always have me in this.